party.
What do you say to black people that just don't trust you because you're white? Because let's be honest, man.
Please welcome the leader of the Democratic Alliance, Mr. John Henry Steenhuisen. So a few weeks ago on my podcast, we were talking about politics, right? And I was like, isn't it a chance? Isn't it time, actually, to give the DA a chance? Oh, my goodness. Fucking hell, the backlash I got.
They called us political delinquents, illiterates in politics.
Yeah.
We don't understand politics. I'm going to shut up and just tell jokes and talk about roadkill and trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy, right?
And where I was coming from was like, the country's going to shit. So what else can we do? Like, shouldn't we just try somebody else?
Even if you don't trust them, but just try somebody else. Maybe they're the lesser of the two evils.
Because the definition of madness is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
But also when we've been able to demonstrate that there's a different way. It's not like, we're sitting out here with a book full of promises. Where we're governing well. Services. Wealthy people, you don't like what's on TV, you can go and get DSTV. You're not happy with the police that don't ever come when you call them, you go and have ADT or Chubb. You don't like the hospital down the road, well, you go to a private hospital. You don't like the public transport, you buy a car. Poor South Africans have got no choice. They've got to use those services. Poor young people can only access healthcare at those facilities. They've got no choice. And where those are improved, the biggest beneficiaries are poor South Africans. And that's the point I keep making. If you want to help poor black South Africans particularly, good governance, transparent government, where the money's being spent on the people and not the politicians, you're going to be able to see that difference. All those National Party MPs, Francois Björkman, all of them got positions.
The ANC gave them positions?
Yeah, they were there.
Oh. Jeez, that's wild, eh?
Yeah. So the DNA is there, not with us. And maybe that's why the ANC is messing up so much.
And how do you aim to get rid of the stigma that the DA is racist? Like, what's your plan?
By making sure that people see that where we deliver for all South Africans. And that, we're not going to take people's social grants away if we get into government. In fact, our provinces and places where we pay social grants, it's the most efficient, effective. There's more places, there's more shelter, it's done more efficiently. But making sure that people got access to the basic services that give them dignity, water, electricity, sanitation, opportunities for jobs, public transport, and also by making sure that people see the DA. Have a look at our top six. Our top six is the most diverse of any party in the country. If you look to the left or right of us, those top sixes are monochromatic. I mean, the EFF's top six, all black, ANC's top six, all black, Freedom Front's all white. Here in the DA, you've got a party which has got black, white, Indian, and coloured in the top six of the party. That is the diversity we want to see. Look at our Deputy Chief Whip in Parliament and National Spokesperson, Siviwe Gwarube, young black woman who's been given that opportunity. Look at our mayor in Johannesburg, Mpho Palatse, brilliant young forward-thinking woman who's there, not because she's black and because she's a woman, but because she's excellent. And I think when people start to see the DA for who we are and not be tricked by the misconceptions that are out there, they're going to start to see we're a party that's serious about diversity. We're serious about addressing the inequalities of the past and overcoming our terrible history, because you're right, people still carry deep scars. But the reality is we're not going to fix those wounds and bind those wounds by layering more race-based policies and nationalism and tribalism and ethnics on top of that. We've got to unbundle that, and we've got to see people for who they are, not as envoys of their race or their language or their ethnicity. To be able to see South Africans who they are and what their contribution that they can. If they can't help citizens, how are they helping to process immigrants as well?
Which country in Africa do you think is well run?
Botswana. I think Botswana is good.
We were there last week.
Were you?
When we were in Botswana.
Yeah, when you were in Botswana.
Left
on your way back from England. Party.
What do you say to black people that just don't trust you because you're white? Because let's be honest, man.
I'll tell you what the answer is. The answer is, when you're coming out, you don't get a button to press on the side saying, can I come out as black, white, female, male? I am who I am. This is how I was born. And I can choose to make a contribution, or I can choose not to. And I've chosen to get up and make that contribution. And I say again, Helen Suzman didn't have to be a black political prisoner on Robben Island to stand up for black political prisoners and their rights on Robben Island.
Fair enough.
I don't need to be a poor black young South African to stand up every day and fight for a better future for poor young black South Africans, to fight for a place in the sun for them in South Africa, for employment, for better education, for greater advancement in higher education. And you can fight passionately for things, even if you're not part of that particular group. And that's what I like to think, I would like to do. I want to serve, I want to make a difference. And it shouldn't matter what the color of my skin is. Judge me on what I deliver. Can I deliver you a better tertiary education? Can I deliver you a better municipality? Can I deliver you better services? Can I deliver your children a better teacher in their classroom? And I think the answer to that is yes. And I want to do that for more South Africans. And that's what drives me. And yes, I may be white, but I can't change that. But I can change South Africa. And that's what my goal is.